Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Today we will take a look some combined view as on the euro as on the Great British Pound, with two reasons. First of all, on the Great British Pound we have the trading setup in progress that we have specified in our weekly thread, our weekly report, while on the euro we still watch for reaction on the market and major target. But first, guys, in the beginning of the video I would like to introduce the new service that we have on our website. This service is provided with our forum member, good friend is Roger. I will show you. Here's his thread on the forum. Roger's common difficult way in the trading, from the major newbie trader right to the real professional, when he has earned his first $1 million, and you could read his story in introduction in his thread. The first post is dedicated to some brief intro. I just would like to say that Roger has the advanced knowledge of Judd Napoli technique, because he has attended all private seminars by the Judd Napoli himself, starting from the basic seminars to the advanced seminars. So it was really big way of the study and then adopting of these tools on the real market. And we're happy to introduce the service that he intended to provide. This is the trading signals. So I suggest that you should treat this seriously, because Roger has very good performance. As I said, he has got his first million, and we think that these signals should be worthy of attention. How it will work, so how you could understand what Roger intends to provide today on any session or any day. Here you should keep an eye on the prefix that stands on the market. It could be 3 possible prefixes. So when you open the thread, you could subscribe, press watch on the forum, on this thread. In this case, you will be subscribed to this thread, and every time when Roger will post something, you will get the email notification. So here it could be 3 different prefixes I will show. Here is just, I need to create the new thread, you will see. That is my prefixes for different markets. Here's Roger's prefixes. Roger analysis will appear in the bottom of the thread, right on the forum, when Roger will put some analysis of some market, when it will describe the trade that we just recently have taken, maybe based on the signal that he has put earlier. That is when he will provide the analysis. Roger's signal, when you see in the thread title this prefix, it means that recently Roger puts the new signal, and it means that the signal will be mostly longer term, starting from the 4-hour time frame chart to the daily or maybe weekly, that do not demand monitoring in real-time mode. So you could just read the signal, put the orders on the market, and just monitor on day by day on what is going on. This is a green prefix in Jolly Roger signal. Jolly Roger trade alert will appear when Roger puts short-term trading setup that should be finished in a few hours, maybe or at least in today's session. And when it puts the trade alert, it means that you need to monitor the updates of the signal. So in fact, you have to sit across the computer and keep an eye in a real-time mode, updating the signal that Roger will provide. So this is some sort of the trading room service. So when Roger puts the trade alert, it means that he placed the short-term setup that needs to be monitoring very closely. For example, yesterday, as you can see, Roger puts the trade alert, and if you enter here, you will see this signal that has been placed. Signal number 1 by Canadian dollar 32.25, stop loss here, take profit to be determined once the order is filled. Status pending. So it means that that is preliminary conditions for the trade setup here. Last week, Roger also puts here a few analysis tools. So this is long-term view on some markets. You could read this is very valuable information. We call you to treat this very carefully, and that's definitely worth of our attention. So that's a new service. We think that should be valuable, and let's wish Roger good luck with this service providing, and let's hope that he will let us and to all our farmers to get the success on the trading, to get valuable information, how he analyzes the market, what trades that he takes. So just pay attention on this. If you like this service and you would like to get the updates on this thread, just subscribe and see what Roger will do in this thread. So now let's turn back to the analysis. Also, you could ask him about some details of the service, so he will answer them. So now let's go back to the market. On the euro currency, market, as we said, has broken through the lows because the dollar index, as you can see, finally hits the XOP target. No significant pullback here has happened, as we said, to form the hand and shoulders pattern. As you can see, initially we talked about the possible deeper retracement that could be treated as a right arm here. This hasn't happened, as market has just run up directly to the XOP. This is a very strong action, guys. That's why on the euro currency, we probably should be ready for some pullback. But first market, I suppose, should hit OP target still. It's 108.50. And most desirable pattern that we could get here is, of course, bread and butter sell. Because take a look, we have great sell off here, great downside thrust, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles, probably will be 9th candle here as well. With the 618 pullback, with just some 30% or 50% pullback here, we could get the bread and butter sell. That will be a great opportunity to go short in here. That's what we could keep an eye on. Euro currency. Also, you could keep an eye on the same signal on the dollar index, probably, as it also has some significant thrusting action here. Now, speaking on the Great British Pound, on the cable, the setup that we discussed in the weekly thread now stands in place, and here we have to make the decision on possible entry. In fact, the entry point has been formed yesterday, as we said, because yesterday we talked about the Great British Pound as well and warned about that we are standing at the point where we intend to go short. So you can see market here has shown minor pullback right to this previous lows, and by our suggestion, by our trading plan, this should be a nice point for taking the short position. On the 4-hour time frame chart, that stands precisely at predefined confidence resistance 29.94, 130 even. And take a look here, market also has retested previous lows. So this is good opportunity to go take the position. So probably you, yes, they have taken it. If not, well, in this case, you could keep an eye on hourly chart. Here's, guys, was our first trade to the upside. Market has exceeded a bit OP, forming the butterfly, but hasn't reached the XOP. That's precisely how we suggested, because XOP stands above the confidence. And take a look on the city leg. We have some slowdown on the upward action. This is what we would like to get. Here, guys, could be some, if you have taken the position here, well, you could decide what to do. If you're a bit nervous about your result, you could move stop to the break-even. If not, you could keep stop order by far above the XOP, above initial placement. Because today we could get some pullback on the cable, despite that the cable behaves a bit separately, differently compared to the euro right now, but still it is a part of the dollar index, and the dollar index stands at the major XOP target. That's why on the dollar index it could be some minor relief here, some retracement. In what degree this will impact the cable, we do not know, but probably this will happen. And the British pound also could show some pullback here. That could be the opportunity for taking position for those who have missed the opportunity to take position right here. Just keep an eye on what will happen. Since the setup already has started, we have nothing to add more. Just keep an eye on what will happen here. So that's, guys, our view on the markets today. On the euro currency, on the euro we're waiting for a pullback. On the cable we keep short and see what will happen, how market will behave. And don't forget about the Roger signal, about the Canadian dollar. So keep an eye also what will happen on the loonie in the nearest few sessions.